How are you doing today? Today is June 21st, 2020. This is the first time I've done a video in months. The world has been basically on lockdown. Some parts of the world are opening up. But I wanted to go ahead and do a video, check in with some of you. I've been busy doing other things during this whole thing. But today I was going to talk a little bit about this game that I've picked up that me and some of the friends have been playing. So let's jump right into it. So you'll notice right away when you go into the main menu, there's 4 options: co-op, campaign, multiplayer, collections, and settings. If you look in the top right corner, you'll see that that's where your profile ID is, the points you have. There's 2 types of points on here. There's the standard points, and then there's like the competitive points, I guess, which are the blue ones. It's much harder to get the competitive ones. You have to play this game on a harder difficulty or complete challenges, and there's really only one thing that those are good for, so I don't usually try and shoot for those too often. But I picked this game up probably about 3 weeks ago. It's an old game, probably not something that's really talked about, but this game I feel like is great and it should have been talked about. This is one of those games where you don't really want to sleep on it, because if you're like me and you like killing zombies, then this is probably a good game for you to pick up. I used to play a lot of Call of Duty Black Ops, shooting zombies on there. I was pretty good at that, and I picked this game up because I was tired of all the other games that were out there. Nothing really new was coming out for PlayStation. So I picked this one up out of sheer boredom, and it actually turned out to be a really good game. And I encourage some of my friends to get it too, and they like it as well. So from the beginning, if you go into co-op, you can choose from 3 options: public, private, or offline. I usually go public. Now from here you have 4 episodes that you can play, or 5 if you pay for it. The 5th one I haven't paid for, nor am I going to, because it's $15. And this game is so old, they should have had like an ultimate edition for this, for it to all be included. However, there's also challenge mode and horde mode. So the episodes are good. Within each episode there's 3 or 4 missions that you can do within them, and you get a reward from a little bit of money for that, depending on the level of difficulty each time you change the difficulty. So if I was to put this on extreme and then go back into that, you'll see that the money went way up, and I actually get some of those points that I was talking about, the competitive points. But on all the way hard, this game is nearly impossible to beat. People have beaten it. It is, you can beat it on the max difficulty, but you have to have a really good team. All of you have to have a headset. You have to be able to talk to each other, and you have to have a plan before you go into this mission. The difference between the lower levels and the higher levels is not only the strength of the zombies, but things like med kits are more scarce. Your ammo and stuff is not marked on the map anymore. You have to find it. And if you've played the missions a few times on the lower levels, you'll get kind of the idea where they are. One thing I like about this game is that no matter what difficulty it's on, if you die and you go back and restart the mission, the zombies' patterns are always different. They don't always have the same patterns. A lot of times it's similar, but they will change it up on you, so you can't study and memorize where the zombies are completely. But each episode, like I was saying, has a number of missions you can do, and they have objectives in it. I've done all of them, I believe, just for except that one. Except for I've done them all for the sake of doing them. I haven't bought number 5. But my favorite and personal is and the reason why, when you customize, you have 6 different classes here. Right, and you can cycle through them and see what they're pretty much all the same, really. They're slightly different in ways, but not much, because if you pay close attention and you look at all these perks that they have as you level up, a lot of these classes between each one have the same perks. It's just a different level when you unlock it. There are some differences, like the Exterminator has claymores and molotovs. Not all classes have that, but like the reload speed and the weapons you can start with and the buffs that you give to some of your teammates, some of those are close to being the same. So I've leveled up the Exterminator, the Fixer, and now I'm working on the Gunslinger. I like the Gunslinger because, as you can see, if you look right here and read it, you know, you get to start with a more specific weapon. And as I level him up, there's more like that. There's a weapon, there's a weapon. And how it works is each one of these you get every time you level up once. But the way that it moves is that it'll go over a column and then down, down, and then over a column, down, down. So that's how the levels work. So this will be level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and so on. The thing is, though, is each column out of those 3, you can only get 1 perk. After you've unlocked all 3 of them in that column, you only get to activate 1 at a time, but you get 1 for each column. Another thing is when you max the class out, you have the option to prestige, which is a lot of money. And then once you do that, these other perks become available each time you prestige. I don't know that it's really worth it for 1 perk and all that money. I mean, if you got to the point where you're not unlocking anything else, then maybe it's about time to start thinking about that. But early on, I'm not concerned about that because I'm concerned about getting all my classes up, so I then have the freedom to play how I like more, and not focus so much on 1 class. The class leveling is slow if you play the missions, just like with the money. As you saw, it was only like 150 per mission, right? If I go back here and I show you, even after well, that's on the hardest difficulty. If you play on like normal, the most you'll get is 250. After the whole mission, you get 250. That's not really a lot because if you look at some of those perks are like 300. The higher ones are like 300, 400, 500, and then like when you level up your guns, which can also be leveled up, after you play, your guns get experience. So after you play with them so much, they start leveling up. But with each level, you have to buy the next like version of it, the next tier of that weapon. This one I have leveled all the way up. I don't have all of them leveled up because I haven't played with all of them. None of the shotguns, basically. That pistol, I've got some that are leveled. This is the one that I start with now as the Gunslinger, the ARK-103. That was a pretty good one. The sporting carbine's also okay. I like the suppressor on it, and that's important. But this one's not full auto, it's semi-automatic. I really prefer full auto. But you'll figure that out when you start playing, if you start playing it. Each weapon is different, each weapon levels up. There's different tiers to the weapons. The higher tiers obviously do more damage and are better. Now, the one thing I have not done yet that me and my friends have been trying to do is this katana right here. If you see right there, it says to unlock this, you need to complete 1 level on the highest difficulty. That's what I'm currently trying to do. But that is insane because, like I said, you have to have a good team. You have to have your perks all the way maxed out on your class. It's insane. We have yet to do that, but we've tried it several times. Now, going back to your points and your money that you spend, just to make this real quick, my favorite thing to do is horde mode, and I'll show you why here in a minute. I'll give you some gameplay. Those blue points that you see up there, all those are really good for are like outfits for the characters, and they are expensive. You get little trinkets and stuff for the back of your character. I don't really see the need to pursue that really because that's just cosmetic to me. It doesn't affect the gameplay. I could really care less about that, and then why they cost competitive points is beyond me. But that's what they're for. Each character has them. They're just different ones. You can just pay money and buy them all, and buy your points and not even have to play for them, but I think it's kind of pointless. So when it comes to points though, my advice on this game is horde mode, because that's like, again, like Call of Duty Zombies where it's wave after wave. But the benefit, if you look on the screen, you get 9,000 points for that if you make it the whole time. I don't know how long that goes on for, but the highest I've made is 21, and I got like 3,000 and something with one match. You have to have a good team on here too, because this can get difficult. You set up defenses. I'll show you. So I'm jumping into an online game. I'm in a party, so they can't hear me. But hopefully you can, on here, you can pick any of the characters you want out of all of them, as long as they're not already selected. The ones in the middle are already selected. You see they're blacked out. I usually go with this guy. When you're doing the missions, you can only choose one of the 4 for that mission, but on here you can pick any of them. And I'm gonna go with my gunslinger class because I'm still trying to level that up. This is also a good way to get levels on your characters, because you'll get 4 or 5 levels for your class every time, whereas if you play the missions, you get maybe 1 or 2. It's just better to do this. So I'm gonna join this game. We're gonna hop right in it. I don't know what level they're on. Hopefully they're starting fresh. I hope they're starting fresh, so I can get a better start. But this game is actually pretty good. I would recommend going and picking it up. I picked it up for 20 bucks at Target. It's definitely worth the money. It's the same stuff over and over again, but if you really like killing zombies and you're into that kind of thing, this is probably good for you. I played this maybe 4 weeks now, an hour or 2 each weekend, so I'm maybe putting like at most 4 hours a weekend for the past 4 weekends. And I've actually gotten 2 classes maxed out and working on a 3rd. And I almost exclusively play Horde mode. So the game is loading up. Let's see what we're jumping into. You get points on here every time the level starts over, and you can use those points to buy other defenses. Usually, depending on your performance, it's only enough for 1 purchase. Each of the different things are worth more, so you might be able to put 1 or 2 in there. They're already on the catwalk, which is wave 8, so they dropped me right into the heat of the battle. This is going to be very difficult. Get some of this explosive ammo. Here comes the zombies.
Big one coming in.
There's the big one. Wait for him to come up here. Shoot him right in the face.
Backing him up.
Oh, and there's also friendly fire on here. You can kill your teammates, so you have to be aware of where you're placing your shots. Well, I survived. That's good. I got 95 points. I don't know what I'm gonna spend that on, because it looks like they got this. I'm probably gonna buy a tier 2. I'm gonna get this flamethrower.
I'm gonna enjoy this.
Flamethrower and RPG are both good. They have heavy weapons on here, so you basically start with a primary, a secondary, and depending on how well you've leveled up, you may even start with a heavy. Most of the time when you're first starting out, you have to look on the map for a heavy. And your secondary is usually a pistol or a shotgun, depending on who you have. This is my primary. It's all the way maxed out. I maxed it out on one of my other classes and just equipped it to this one with his perk. You have grenades for this class. Other classes have claymores, some have molotovs, some have a stun gun. It just depends on who you play with. And also when you play on harder difficulties, another thing that changes is the amount of damage you take from friendly fire. It's more sensitive. This is not that sensitive, but you can still kill your teammate. One of our teammates is placing explosive ammo, which is really handy. Here comes the next wave. They've got defenses, electrical grids, barbed wire. That's good. That's an infector. If they spit on you, you will turn into a zombie if you do not disinfect. like immediately. Oh, there's a big one.
Take down the bull.
No shot. And even with these grids, if you let too many zombies step on those grids at one time, they will overrun the grid and still get past it. So you still have to clean them up off of the grids. Basically just think of it as like a time delay, because that's all it really is. It damages them, but it's not really good for anything other than that. I would not depend on it to save your life. It just holds them back.
God damn it! They're here!
Comes another wave.
Fish in a barrel! Come on, creep. Throwing the frag! Out of rounds!
Well, that's good. I'm out of ammo.
Nice work. You bought us some time. Stock up and check your defenses. Hurry up.
One of our teammates is dropping ammo, which is great, because that means I don't have to spend money on it. Spend my money on something else. Maybe. Just maybe I'll spend it on a grid. Where this grid can be placed. Well, there's one, there's one. I think maybe this is a good spot.
Voltage grid is juiced.
This door is wide open. Let's close that.
I don't think we're alone.
There we go. Close this door. So on horde mode, you basically jump back and forth between two areas,
Hider is dead.
and those guys will kill you if you let them jump on you. They will pin you down, and you can't fight them off. You basically have to depend on a teammate to be around and shoot them off of you. They will kill you. Getting right into this. 1 second. Here we go. Here they come. Oh, nice.
Racking them up. I'm reloading. Who's next? Watch your aim.
See, they're getting past the grid now. Those are gas bags. If you kill them, you should just stay away from where they fall down, because they put off a gas that'll choke you and kill you. Oh, there's a big one. Let me take care of him. These guys can be problems. Nothing but problems. They will charge you and grab you and pick you up and slam you up and down until you are dead. And our grids are down. And I'm down. On wave 10, that's actually pretty typical. It's actually not that surprising.
Stock up and check your defenses. Move it, people. They're coming in fast.
And now we're switching to the terminal. I think I'll save my points until I get over there and see what's set up. I could use some med kits. I think we all could. And I think I'm going to actually spend money on that. You can actually use your med kits on other people, so I'm gonna go heal my teammates if they'll hold still. I don't know what he's doing.
This will keep you going. I owe you.
And I'll go grab that last one if somebody else hasn't. Keep it as a backup. Oh, somebody's down. Oh, he's got one of those lurkers on him. He's pinned down. Probably be using this med kit on him.
Man down over here! Losing strength. That was close. This will keep you going. I owe you. Changing ammo.
Here they come. Battle stations. Not sure where our people are, but I'm gonna go over here on this side.
Fish in a barrel. I'm reloading. Racking them up. I'm empty.
This is probably the end. And I'm down.
Stay close.
Taking one for the team.
Heads up! Screamer!
The screamers will just keep screaming and bringing more and more zombies in no matter what part of the wave you're on, so they have to die. So, I knew I was probably going to die jumping down here where all the zombies were, but it was the only way we were going to get any relief from the wave. So hopefully our guy can... Nope, he's dead. Well, there you have it. That is Horde mode. World War Zombies. Well, I was only able to play for a few rounds, so I doubt that I got a lot of points, but if you manage to start from the beginning and play like 15 rounds, you'll get like 5 or 6 levels easy. You have to probably get somewhere in the ballpark of like 1,200 kills with the zombies. I probably only got like maybe 200 on this one. Because if you end up with a good team, a lot of times you can make it pretty far. The first time I played this, I got to level 21, but I had some good people on my team that really knew what they were doing. it's harder to play with newer players that are still trying to figure out how to learn, which is fine. I encourage people to play and learn and figure it out, but it makes it much more challenging. That's my kids in the background screaming at each other. They've been locked down with me. I think it's about time for me to go get coffee.
We're evacuating people as fast as we can, but we need you to buy us time. Do not let the thing through the gate to the runway.
Oh yeah, I should probably mention that. So there's a runway back there too. If the zombies overwhelm you and get to that gate, they start to damage it. If they destroy it, then it's game over, just like if you died. So you actually have two things to do: survive and protect the gate. I usually start out with an ammo crate because they don't give you ammo, you have to buy it. And I usually keep it on the platform where I like to stay. This is actually the platform I prefer to be on because it's the furthest away from where the zombies spawn, except for like right there and right here. But that has a door to hold them back and slow them down, and that has a gate. So they usually come from over there, and you can see them running well before time that they get here. And I have spent all my points. These guys are probably going to hate me, but I'm going to start the round. Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to start the round. I'm ready to kill something. And here they come. Look at that.
Racking them up! I'm reloading! God damn it! They're here! You shot me!
They like to come up here, so you have to watch that. If any slip by you down below, they will try and flank you from over there. One of our guys put a grid up. That's good. It's usually the first place I put a grid up too, so I can watch this. I'll put a grid up here next round. Then I won't have to worry as much about them climbing up here.
I'm reloading!
Nice work. You bought us some time. Gear up and make sure your defenses are holding. Moving people, they're coming in fast.
Sounds like a hider.
And now I'm going to get an electrical grid. I actually prefer electrical grids over any defense on here. There's turrets, auto turrets, mortars, those are all good, but nothing really helps like the grids do.
Voltage grid is juiced.
And eventually the zombies can tear those fences down just from the sheer weight. And then there's just a wide opening, but you can put new fences up. Got an auto turret, grid, grid, Alright, let's make this happen.
Careful. You got a jumper. Come check this out. Look at this.
You have to periodically check that door.
Screamer is down. Shit. Stand your ground. Fish in a barrel. I'm reloading.
Oh, they knocked that fence down, I see.
Fire in the hole. Racking them up.
Area clear. Restock and patch up your defense lines. You don't have much time.
I think I'm gonna get another grid. We're all gridded out. Looks like they got the same thought that I do about these grids.
Voltage grid is humming.
I don't think so.
I got a little extra money. I think I'll get something extra. Maybe some mortars. I like to put my mortars right here. As you can see, when you go to place them, it'll kind of highlight red where the impact will be. I like to put mine right here.
Mortar ready to do some damage.
Voltage grid ready.
And you only get so many of those rounds, too. I think it's like 4 mortars. Then it's gone. You have to buy another one. Same thing with everything, though. The grids wear out. The turrets will eventually go away. You have to keep everything running. All while surviving. And the waves just get harder and harder.
Stand your ground.
I'm reloading. God damn it. They're here. Take out the loud one. Down to the screamer. Fish in a barrel. Changing level.
These zombies are just merciless.
Racking them up.
And they are eventually going to tear that gate down. Those explode.
You got them all. Gear up and make sure your defenses are holding. You better hustle. Another swarm
Yes. Bring the other swarm. Looks like everything up here is still good to go.
Grid is ready to roll.
Auto turret online.
I think I'm gonna hold on to my points until the next one. Try and get a secondary heavy weapon. So I don't see. Every now and then you can run around here and find stuff, but it's not much. This is a spot that usually has something. Yeah, in between rounds, they'll give you a little, like maybe a duffel bag with some explosives or a heavy weapon, but they don't ever like mark it for you. You have to look for it. Not really a lot of time. I don't like to go too far away from the platform.
Something you should see here.
Oh look, there's a heavy. I'm not gonna get that right now.
Eyes open for a roll.
Or maybe I will. Did he really just lock me in here?
The loud one's attracting others!
I bet he'd do that in real life too. Just lock me in the room with the zombies. Oh, somebody's down. That's not good. Oh, it's time for mortar. Yeah, drop the mortars. Keep them coming.
I'm reloading!
Here comes more. Better use the mortars again.
Fish in a barrel!
Girls.
Changing ammo! One of us needs help!
Yeah, he does.
Got 'em all. Gear up and make sure your defenses are holding. You better hustle. Another swarm is almost on you.
So, level 5. Oh yeah, I was gonna spend this on something. Maybe not though. Maybe it's smarter for me to hang on to my points for when we move to the platform.
Auto turret set. Sounds like a hider.
These guys seem like they're doing a pretty good job at putting defenses down. I hear a lurker somewhere. Bet he's down here.
Where is that creep?
Creep! Over there! I'm real. That screamer needs to die!
Drop the hazmat!
So my wife just got her a Cricket yesterday. So on my next video, I might be showcasing some of the stuff she's making.
Racking them up.
Cause you can make some pretty awesome stuff with that. I think I'm gonna hijack it from her and figure out how to make decals for PlayStation controllers. And maybe I'll have a contest once I get that. Give one away.
Fish in a barrel. I'm reloading.
Swarm defeated. Restock and patch up your defense lines.
Yeah, I'm liking this.
Another swarm is almost on you.
I got a good amount of points.
Enemy are moving in through the hangar. Move to new position.
First thing I'm gonna do, get a grid. Lots of grids.
Look, right here.
Did I not get a grid? I guess not.
No noise. We can get through.
No worries. Got one now.
Voltage grid is juiced.
I'm gonna spend all those points that I just saved up, all on grids.
Voltage grid is humming.
Supply back on the ground.
Electric grid up and running. Voltage grid is juiced.
I got enough for... Oh, what the hell?
Ready to roll.
Got one more grid. Perfect. Lots of juice.
Voltage grid is humming. Cut them down! Sounds like a hideout. Racking them up!
Oh, one got by.
Lever!
He's coming over here.
Bring that fool down! Hartman is dead! Big one is down. Find your ground. Changing level. Fish in a barrel.
Right, bitches.
Now we need an ammo box.
Gear up and make sure your defenses are holding. Hurry up.
Possibly.
Sounds like a hider.
Auto turret ready.
Oh look, a med kit. Maybe I'll give it to the
Stay quiet.
new person on the team.
Sight.
Dropping supply back.
Where is Loretina? Right there. Hold still.
Patching you up. You're welcome.
There you go. I think it's time to use this payload gun.
Asshole.
So once this is over, that'll conclude this video. I just really want to show you the difference it makes for playing Horde mode at the end of this. I've already managed to survive 7 waves, so probably getting close to about 800, 900 zombies. Possibly. Really shooting for that 1200 mark. I do not know why that person is down there. Like at all.
Backing them up! Jumper.
Oh look, here comes more. You look great. You look great.
Changing ammo!
Area clear. Get yourselves resupplied and check defenses. Hurry up.
I need points. Get me another auto turret. It's never a bad idea to have more guns.
Someone's here. Auto turret up and running.
Bridges!
Oh, I really don't like going into areas like this because I can hear that lurker,
Come check this out.
but I don't know where he
Stay
is.
close. Hide her.
There he is.
I got the creep. I'm reloading.
Ooh, a heavy. Don't mind if I do.
This is a beauty.
Auto turret is scanning.
I hear another lurker.
Auto turret is set.
Those things are like cockroaches.
There's support!
Oh yeah, here they come.
Big guns. Fish in a barrel. Out of rounds. Take out the loud one.
Where is the loud one? Who is that?
Holy shit. Stand your ground. Racking them up. Changing ammo. Look out. Big one coming in.
And just like that,
Get yourselves resupplied and
that's
check
how it's done. This is where I came in on the last game. Supply bag. I need a heavy. Take that flamethrower.
I'm gonna enjoy this.
You know what else I could probably use? Probably a machine gun. I think I put a machine gun, let's say right here.
Eyes open for a lurker. Stationary machine gun in position.
Barbed wire in place.
You gonna use my machine gun? It's all good. Use it. Oh, this person's not new.
Crate is armed.
Level 268. Ty Glizzy's the one that's new.
Voltage crate is juiced up. Come check this out.
Dude, are you really wasting ammo?
I'm reloading. Fish in a barrel. The loud one's attracting others. The hider is dead. Racking them up. Changing ammo.
You got them all. Get yourselves resupplied and check defenses. Hurry up.
Stay close, hider.
More electricity.
Grid is powered.
Machine gun is in place.
Stay very quiet.
So many grids.
Eyes
So,
open for a
oh,
lurker.
there's one that I could place.
Grid is ready to roll.
Voltage grid is juiced.
Is that a med kit? It is a med kit. That person's gonna need it.
Somebody help. Lurker now.
Somebody. That was close.
This will keep you going. Look at this. Fish in a barrel. Frag out!
Eyes open.
Throwing the frag. Racking them up. Reloading.
You got them all. Gear up and make sure your defenses are holding. Move it, people. They're coming in fast. Swarm approaching for the terminal. Move it.
There we go.
Grid is powered.
Do we need grids over
They
here?
don't see us. Stay quiet.
Probably not. What we need
You are red fool.
is an auto turret. Too many built. Oh, okay. Alright. Didn't know we could have too many.
Supply bag on the ground.
That's new to me, but that's fine. Put this right here.
50 cal on the scene. Stationary machine gun in position.
Guess I'll hold down this corner.
Order in position.
Take out the loud one! The loud one's attracting others! God damn it! They're here! I'm reloading!
He's down.
Fish in a barrel! Racking them up! I'm reloading! Fish in a barrel!
He's down. Reload.
Area clear. Restock and patch up your defense lines. You better hustle. Another swarm is almost on you.
That turret actually came in handy. Are we out of grids though? That grid's looking weak. I think I'm gonna hold on to these points.
Eyes open for a look.
Changing level!
Watch out. Creeper. I hope this holds.
Grid is ready to roll.
Actually, on second thought, I don't think I'm gonna keep those points.
50 cal on the scene.
Gonna need these bullets.
Rotten hell.
10 seconds. 5.
Take down the bull! Cut them down! Take out the loud one! I'm racking them up! Fish in a barrel. Racking them up. Take this, bastards. I'm reloading. Finally.
Restock and patch up your defense lines. You better hustle. Another swarm is almost on you.
.50 cal really comes in handy. I think I'm gonna get a grid though.
Look, right here.
Level 13.
Silence. They don't know we're here.
Fire in the hole!
Could really use another heavy though.
They'll be like flies in a web.
Dropping supply bag.
No noise. We can get through.
Orders ready to fire.
There's the door!
Fish in a barrel.
That didn't last long.
Throwing out a grenade.
Dude, you gotta stay out of my way. I'm gonna end up shooting you in the back.
Man down over here.
Oh, that's not good. Team's getting overran.
Changing ammo. Racking them up.
Oh no, I'm about to slow y'all down, son.
Voltage grid is humming.
Nice work. You bought us some time. Restock and patch up your defense lines. Move it, people. They're coming in fast. Enemy are moving in through the hangar. Move to new position.
Ooh, equipment.
There's a hider up ahead.
Oh, here we go. I want a gun.
Grid is powered.
Stationary machine gun in position.
Grid, 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 grid.
Someone's here.
Okay, well,
Voltage grid ready.
got some grids. How long they'll last is a different question, but we'll see.
Dropping supply bag.
Yeah, you dropped that supply bag.
Auto turret set.
Something you should see here.
Ooh, yes. Swap that out.
I don't think we're alone. I'm gonna enjoy this. Auto turret online.
Look, right here.
You two quit messing around.
Want me? Come get me.
Time coming in. Go for headshot.
That mess out of here.
Fish in a barrel. I'm reloading.
Nice work. You bought us some time. Gear up and make sure your defenses are holding. Hurry up.
Did our grids go down? I'm gonna get one just in case.
Auto turret set.
Grid is ready to roll.
Can't have our grids going down in the middle of a fight. So I'm gonna hang on to this one.
Electric grid up and running.
Something you should see here.
We should be dying the next few rounds. But maybe not. Let's see how long we can go. See if I can beat my record.
I don't like this. Someone's here. They'll be like flies in a web. Holy shit! Stand your ground! Changing level!
This grid is down, and that is not good.
Big one coming in!
Get out of here with that.
Voltage grid is
I knew a grid would go down. Oh my god. Dude, get out of the way.
I'm reloading! Who wants some? I'm empty. You are wrecked.
Ow. Quit running in front of me.
You got them all. Restock and patch up your defense lines. You don't have much time.
I need health.
I don't like this. Someone's here. Arm the wire in place.
That's good enough.
Guess I could heal my teammates.
Stay quiet and keep out of sight.
This will keep you going.
I owe you.
Playing the medic, even though that's not my class. It's important that we're all able to kill zombies, though. Come here. Stop running.
This will keep you going.
Eyes open for a lurker. What took you so long?
Guess I kind of owed him anyway for shooting him.
Grid is powered.
God damn it! They're here!
Yes, they are.
Changing ammo!
I don't think we're alone.
Racking them up!
Dude. I literally sat in one spot and you walked all the way in front of me.
Fish in a barrel! I'm reloading!
Oh, I didn't even notice him over there.
Stop shooting!
Look, I am not intending on shooting you, but I cannot control where you. Oh my god. I'm dead. Did not mean to come down there.
Damn it, I'm empty!
Oh, this is the first time I've actually had to use my secondary.
Hazmat incoming! Hazmat down! Stay away from the gas!
Swarm defeated. Get yourselves resupplied and check defenses. You don't have much time. You got enemies in the terminal building. Intercept.
Could really use some ammo right now.
Look, right here.
I don't like this.
Ooh, a rocket launcher. I want that. Forget this chainsaw.
They don't see us.
Ready to
Stay
roll.
quiet. This is a beauty.
Level 17. Ooh, and grenades. Let's get those. Now I just need bullet ammo.
I think we're alone. Rotten hell.
Before I spend these points, let me see if there's ammo. Yes, there is. The hell?
Auto turret
Oh, here we go. Wave 17.
Holy shit! Stand your ground!
Yep.
Time to put the hammer down! Throwing the frag! I'm reloading!
Oh, no.
Changing ammo! Voltage grid is humming. Racking them up!
Dude.
You shot me! He's down.
Area clear. Get yourselves resupplied and check defenses. You don't have much time.
We never have much time.
I hope this holds.
Yeah, we need Grizz.
He's losing strength.
Voltage grid is juiced.
Auto turret is scanning.
I need help.
Gas mask running.
Can't hold on much longer.
How did our teammate go down? Way over here. What are you doing way over here, dude?
Somebody,
I've got eyes on the hideout.
help me!
This should help. You owe me one.
You're on your own now, bruh.
Auto turret set.
Oh, I forgot we had mortars. We ain't even been using mortars. Drop them mortars.
There's the swarm.
Yep. Perfect spot for these mortars.
I'm reloading.
Oh, great. Here comes more.
Fish in a barrel. Racking them up! Fish in a barrel!
Make sure your defenses are holding.
Boom.
Move it, people. They're coming in fast.
And that's how it's done. I'm getting pretty close to my 21 mark.
Storm inbound from the hangar. Switch position.
Man, I need ammo. I got enough for a grid.
Take down the bull. I thought he'd never go down.
Luckily, no one has touched the gate this entire time. Okay, well.
Voltage grid is humming.
Autotear it is set.
Stay together. There's one hiding.
Lurkers down.
Need to be more careful.
Yeah, guy, be more careful.
Something you should see here.
Voltage grid is juiced.
Well, I did what I could.
Auto turret ready for action.
Racking them up. I'm reloading.
Auto turret set. Let's keep it loaded.
Why does it sound like all hell is breaking loose behind me? Turret's down.
I see a hazmat. I'm reloading.
Area clear. Stock up and check your defenses.
Ooh, level 20. Turrets are down all over the place.
No more lurker.
This is gonna come in
Gonna
handy.
enjoy this.
Barbed wire in place.
Look what I found.
Hush, people.
Hey, I'm recording. And by the way, it's probably too hot for that long sleeve today.
Oh, it's very thin.
And if y'all are hungry, go in there and get a donut or something.
This is
But y'all
very-
both look nice.
Thank you.
Look,
This is very thin,
Right
so
here.
I had to wear a tank top under.
Eyes open for a lurker.
there's the swarm. Hazmat inbound.
Which direction are they coming from?
Throwing out a grenade. Backing them up. The loud one's attracting others.
Well, this is the
Take down the bull! Drop the bull!
This is the level that I died at for my highest level. Let's see if we can beat it. Going on an hour and a half here now. Okay, maybe when I said this is the fastest way to get your levels, maybe that wasn't accurate, but this is probably the best way to get your levels, in my opinion. It should help these guys out over here and put the grid down.
Voltage grid is humming.
Oh, what was that? Med kit.
All right, I'm good.
Want me?
Awesome.
Take out the loud one! I'm reloading!
That thing has to die. This has to close. Oh my god. Okay. Well, maybe that's why I died on level 21. Two of us are down. Oh, is he gonna get me up? Is he gonna come in with the clutch? Kill the big one. Big one's gotta die. I don't know how that guy just got me up. Oh my god, look at all them zombies. Do I have a heavy? No, I do not. Oh, that's our dude.
Racking them up! I'm reloading! Stay close. Hide. Hazmat incoming! Eyes on the hider.
Yeah. I don't know how we survived that. But now I've completed level 21. That's good.
Someone give me some meds.
Got a lurker.
Yeah, we need more defenses. That's what we need. Somebody get that guy up.
I don't have meds. Voltage grid is juiced.
We need guns on the battlefield. Get this dude up.
Hold still. You're gonna be alright. You're welcome. Someone give me some meds.
Well, I'm gonna use every bit of points that I have.
I don't think we're alone.
This gun is down.
Stay together. There's one hiding.
I believe this is the end. Most likely.
I don't have meds.
Oh, he's healing me. Not gonna matter on this one. Pretty sure we're dead.
Now The loud one's attracting others!
But let's not make it easy for them.
Fish in a barrel! I see a hazmat! I'm reloading!
Boy, do I need ammo.
Out of rounds! God damn it! They're here! Coming in! One of us needs help!
Oh no.
Backing him up! Man down over here!
And I have zero ammo. This is not good.
You got them all. Get yourselves resupplied and check defenses. Better hustle. Another swarm is almost on you. We got Zeke approaching from the hangar. Get over there.
I need ammo. Like now. I'm gonna buy an ammo crate. Oh, was that ammo?
Someone's here.
Nope.
Trying to get us killed.
Changing ammo! Check this out.
Dropping supply bag.
Well, this is the longest game of Horde mode I've ever played. Going on almost 2 hours for one match.
Holy shit! Heads up! Screamer! I'm reloading! Fish in a barrel!
I mean, at this point, it's just ridiculous. I'm not even aiming anymore. They're just running into my bullets.
There's a hider up ahead. Eyes open for a lurker. Changing ammo. Racking them up.
There's a lot of zombies.
Take out the loud one. Fish in a barrel. Below.
No idea how we survived that.
Make sure your defenses are holding. Hurry up.
Jesus. I better get a lot of points for this.
I got the creep. Voltage grid is humming.
Something you should see here.
My headset's about to die. I've been playing so long.
Can't take much
At least I got some grenades for this next one. A little something extra. Gonna need them, that's for sure. Here we go, wave 24.
Someone's here.
I'm reloading. Racking them up.
Who's down?
Throwing the flag.
Dude. Well,
Stay together. There's one hiker. One of us needs help.
oh, I'm down.
Son of a bitch is on me. Someone,
Well,
please help.
2 of the 4. That's game. So there you have it, folks. 24 rounds. Let's see how many points I got. That's the whole reason that I do this. Let's see how many points 24 rounds gets you. Because remember, the story missions were like 250 on a normal difficulty. On the hardest difficulty, it was 1,000. Okay? Granted, those story missions probably, if you play it like 20 times, 30 times in the amount of time it took me to play this horde mode, you might be able to get the same amount of points. I don't know. But you'd have to go through all the cutscenes 20 times, and that just seems like it's tedious to me. I'd rather just keep playing. See how many points. I got 3,200, just over 3,200 kills. And one guy got 36. Not bad. $300. I did okay for survivalist, I guess. Almost at the top. Let's see, 1 level, 2 level, 3 level, 4 levels, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Almost 12. So I got 20,000 points. Almost got 12 levels for that. Still don't know how many points I got as far as money, but I unlocked a lot of perks. Look at that. Next. Ooh, I got almost 4,000 points. That's what I'm talking about. Look at my points now. So there you have it, folks. It's worth it to play Horde mode. Tune in next time. Until then, peace. Peace out.